Hey guys, my name is Michael Lebo, and today I want to talk about the internal circadian system and why we have sweet cravings. So the internal circadian system is a body's internal clock, like a 24-hour kind of system thing that our body does. It has a certain time it does something, like around evenings and nights our body tends to increase and hunger for like more sweets. And if you're on a diet and you're trying to restrict any sweets, it's going to be so hard for you to do that, because every day around evenings and nights your body is going to be craving sweets every day. So if you're trying to restrict that, you're not going to last. So what I do is I embrace the cravings and actually eat something, something that I like something sweet, or have something sugary. Like, I embrace those cravings, but what I do is I tend to fit it in my calories. And since we crave way more foods, our appetite increases during those time. Intermittent fasting is the best way to solve this, because what you do is you're saving most of your calories later in a day, like saving it for evenings and late night snacks. Like intermittent fasting, you're pretty much skipping your breakfast and like pushing your meals later into the day, saving more calories for that internal circadian system when it kicks in at around evenings and night. So you're getting prepared for that. So intermittent fasting will solve the problem for this internal clock that we have. Like, our body is pretty smart. Like, it is designed to do something at a certain time. So you don't want to go fight against it, because it's an everyday thing what our body does. So if you try and fight against it, you're gonna lose, because you can only solve this problem by saving your calories later in the day, when this internal circadian system kicks in during evenings and nights, when we get those cravings for sweets and all that. So I just want you guys to know that embrace this thing that how our body works, because what is actually our body doing is preparing itself for, to like store energy into our body. And when we're sleeping, it's preparing for like energy to do any repairs, like repair all the tissues and all that. Like, our body's pretty smart. Like, we don't even know like some people don't even know why we crave like sweets around this time, but the internal circadian system is why we crave those cravings, because our body's just wants to get all that energy in for when we're sleeping, to like use to like repair and store all that for the next day, getting it prepared. So when this hunger kicks in at around evenings and nights, be prepared and have something sweet if you like. Don't try to fight against it, just embrace it. And save your calories for those times that you are hungry. And do intermittent fasting. This will help you with your weight loss goals, and I think it's the best strategy to use when we're doing when I do fat loss. This is the best way to lose fat, because it helps you stay on that caloric deficit so much easier. Alright, thank you guys for listening. If you wanna know more about something, comment me what you want to see, what workout, or just anything. Just ask me something. Put in your comments and I'll try my best to answer you guys back.